Now, even though Lil Mosey is one of my favorite new artists, that doesn't mean he should have been on the XXL freshman list this year. What is up, everybody? DJ Skills88 here. Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the first XXL 2019 freshman Cypher, and the reason I'm going to be reviewing it instead of reacting to it is because one of my friends showed it to me earlier today, or yesterday by the time this video comes out. So yeah, I'm going to be reviewing it, talking about it, and just giving my opinions on it, and yeah. So let's start off with the first artist who is performing on the Cypher, Lil Mosey. Now, like I said in the intro, I do believe that Lil Mosey should not have been on the freshman list. Now, I do believe that he's very talented and he makes really good music, but doing a freestyle is just not what he is best at, in my opinion. I feel like he's better at just making enjoyable songs with good beats and all that sort of stuff, and him not having a beat to flow over just kind of sounds awkward. But this time in the Cypher, he did have a beat, but he still kind of sounded awkward, so that's why I didn't really like it that much. But to me, the biggest problem was kind of like the situation he was in. The beat really wasn't his style, and he was put with people that don't really match his style too, like DaBaby and Meg The Stallion. They're kind of more like fast rappers with good flows, and Lil Mosey's kind of like a chill rapper with catchy chill flows and catchy beats and all that sort of stuff, so he doesn't really match with the whole vibe of the Cypher. And in the first couple seconds of his verse in the Cypher, he rhymes man with man, so it's already not looking like a good sign. And also, I feel like he's trying to bring back the vibe of the 2016 Cypher by saying this is a lame ass beat like Kodak said, and he kind of like shouts out to DaBaby, but you can tell DaBaby wasn't really messing with him and he didn't really like the Cypher, and I guess Lil Mosey was just trying a little bit too hard and not enough at the same time. So I don't know, Lil Mosey just shouldn't been on this. I think he's just better at making his own music, and that's really it. And then Meg The Stallion was so much better than Lil Mosey. It's like comparing Lil Xan to Ski Mask. There's really no comparison there. The beat matched her style so much better. She came in really aggressive in the beginning, had a really nice stable flow throughout the whole thing, had some pretty decent lyrics, and just overall had a much better energy and much better performance than Lil Mosey, and she just carried herself really well on the track. There's not really that much for me to say other than it was a really solid performance, and yeah. And next, I want to talk about Osiris. Now, Osiris didn't do too badly. He had a really nice voice, but the thing is, this beat wasn't really made for singing. In my opinion, it was made more for people like Meg The Stallion and DaBaby, and even though he did do a good job and he did have a good voice, his flow and all that stuff wasn't really the best and didn't really match the beat, and he rhymed "want me" with "worth it," so like, I don't know, his rhyming skills are kind of out of whack. But yeah, he didn't do too badly, he didn't do too great, he was just kind of in the middle. He was okay to me, I could live with it, and yeah, that's all I really have to say about him. That's pretty much all I have to say with his music in general. It's okay, I can live with it, it's good, and he has a good voice. I respect him and he's talented, but he doesn't really do much for me, and yeah. Now let's talk about the final thing I want to talk about, and my favorite part of the whole Cypher, DaBaby. Now, even though DaBaby didn't have maybe as nice of a flow as Meg The Stallion, to me the one thing he outshined her in was lyrics. I think DaBaby's lyrics were a lot better than Meg The Stallion, and I feel like his lyrics are a lot more humorous and witty and have a lot more thought maybe put into them. And I just really liked some of his lyrics, like he said, breaking it in half like a Kit Kat, check the thermometer, I think I'm sick, and just other clever, really witty lines that I thought were entertaining. He has a really nice stage presence as well. Like, he had a line about getting a haircut or something like that, and he showed his hair, and he showed like his watch, like he pointed to his wrist and stuff like that. And he has a really nice stage presence, and he's really good at performing and all that stuff while maintaining a really good flow and clever lyrics. So I think he's one of the best on the list. He really brought the energy, which is something that their Cypher needed. And another thing I liked about his part was how real it was, and all the lyrics about his family and stuff like that. I just really liked it. It wasn't really you can tell it wasn't fake, and he really went through all the stuff he's talking about, and just the like inflection in his voice, you can really tell that he's really genuine, and I really like that about DaBaby. And yeah, so overall, here's what I would rank the Cypher. I would go DaBaby, Meg The Stallion, and Osiris, and then at the bottom, it breaks my heart to say this, but Lil Mosey didn't really perform that well. And even though he's one of my favorite artists, I just can't like fake saying he's one of the best on the Cypher, you know, just because I really like his music. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys liked it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. That mean a lot to me. And yeah, road to 300 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all the support recently. It's been pretty crazy. My last video, or the Josiah video, has got like 200 views pretty much, and that's really insane. So yeah, thank you guys for that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. DJ Skills88 out.